What is up, everyone? Hope you guys are having an amazing, beautiful day as always. And ladies and gents, as you guys can see, once again, we're playing some Outriders. And I gotta say, I'm falling in love with this game more and more as I play it. It's been tons of fun. I love the builds that I can make. I love all the characters. But today we are on the Devastator, and I want to share one of my favorite builds in the game currently in the demo that makes you literally unkillable. So if you guys do enjoy the video, and only if you do, a like and a sub truly does help me out a lot and is very, very appreciated. We got some more beautiful content on the way, both for Outriders and Destiny 2. We're talking PvP builds, PvE builds, some beautiful PvP gameplays. And I also do stream here on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I truly hope to see you guys on stream so you guys get to meet the most positive and badass community that I'm absolutely blessed with. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's start with the skills. On my L1, I'm going to be using the Earthquake skill. Obviously, the Devastator skills are really good for interrupting enemies, and Earthquake is no exception. It does a lot of damage. It interrupts the enemies. This is perfect for those captain fights, boss fights, whatever you're trying to accomplish. And there's some armor pieces that you definitely want to be running, as you will see in the video, for this specific ability, and it just makes this even stronger. The second ability I am absolutely in love with is Reflect Bullets. Create a barrier that captures all enemy projectiles and accumulates damage after 10 seconds of triggering the skill. The accumulated damage is reflected back to the enemies in front of you. The barrier also protects against melee attacks by reflecting some damage back. This is one of the strongest, if not the strongest skill in the game. It's absolutely amazing, and we have a lot of things going on in this build that is kind of built around all of these abilities. Let's move on to the next one, the Gravity Leap. Leap into the air and strike your targets from above, dealing 218 damage and interrupting enemies within a small radius of the area you land in. Now, this is gonna be one of the key abilities, and there is one specific armor piece that makes this whole build very strong. And trust me, guys, when I tell you, when you put this build together, you're gonna be immortal. I'm not messing around. I literally have not died since I put this build together. It's absolutely crazy. You'll be clearing rooms in seconds. You'll be killing captains without any problems at all, and as you guys can see, you will be getting some beautiful legendary weapons as you farm those captains. We already got a few Amber Vault, we got the Rarok's Gaze, we also got the Migraine. I have a few others on my PC account, but since I'm gonna be playing on my PlayStation mainly, I swapped to this one, and these are the three that I got so far. Now let's talk about the armor pieces and what perks make this build really good. On the helmet, guys, I'm using Blood Shock. Earthquake inflicts bleed on enemies damaged by the skill. So in general, the Earthquake skill does a lot of damage, and obviously, as we mentioned, it interrupts. However, with bleed, it becomes way better. It's just so good to take out those stronger enemies, and it's very good for captains also. On the chest piece, guys, we're running Extra Quake, which means that we have 2 Earthquake abilities instead of 1. And I mean, who doesn't want more abilities, right? The Devastator is an absolute beast when it comes to abilities. On the leg armor, I use Hollow Point. All the reflected bullets apply vulnerable status, and this is a beast of a perk. So as you guys know, when you're reflecting those bullets, you're pretty much going to be hitting everything in front of you, and anything that you hit will be in the vulnerable status. And what this means is they're going to be taking way more damage. This is perfect for normal ads. This is perfect for captains, mini bosses, bosses, whatever you're trying to kill as fast as you can. That's when this perk comes in extremely handy. For the gloves, there's 2 perks you can swap around. At least that's what I like to do. The first one is Ground Crush, increases the skill's base damage by 65, and that's for the Earthquake skill. And since you have 2 of those, thanks to that other perk that we have, this is really good. Or you can use this one, increases the damage of reflected bullets by 25. Both of them are really strong, but for me personally, I prefer this perk right here. And now, let's talk about my favorite armor perk in the game so far. Life Absorption for Gravity Leap. Heal for 100% of damage dealt. If your target dies, heal for 200% damage dealt. Ladies and gentlemen, this will turn you into an unkillable monster. So let's say you take damage, you're low on your HP, you just start hovering in the air, you destroy someone with gravity leap, and you get pretty much a full heal. But what happens if this perk is on cooldown? How do we survive then? Well, first of all, for those that don't know, the class works like this if you're trying to heal. As long as you're killing adds or anyone pretty much that is close to you, you're gonna be getting healed. However, if you're not close to anyone and your gravity leap is on cooldown, this is how I like to fix that issue. Gravity leap is on a 20-second cooldown, right? But let's say we're in a dangerous situation, our HP is getting too low, and we don't have gravity leap at that point because we just popped it like 5 seconds or 7 seconds or even 10 seconds ago. That's when I love to use reflect bullets. As you guys can see, this skill lasts for 10 seconds, which means that we're going to be using this skill pretty much to wait for the cooldown for gravity leap. However, we're just playing it super safe also, right? We're not taking any damage at all. We're just standing there for 10 seconds. And at the end of those 10 seconds, we're dealing tons of damage to the enemies. You can also get closer to your enemies as you have the shield up, and when you deal the damage, when those adds die, that will also heal you, because that's how the healing mechanic of the Devastator works. So trust me guys, this is a perfect combination. If you time this correctly, you're not gonna die a single time. As for the weapons, honestly, just because how strong the overall build feels and how much survivability and damage you have with the abilities, you can just use whatever you want. For me, obviously, this one right here, Rarok's Gaze, is just so much fun. And come on, guys, this looks amazing. It's so beautiful. How can I put this weapon away? Look at that animation. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. But that said, if you do have a good shotgun or an SMG, I mean, for the Devastator, that's probably better because you want to be getting those kills as fast as possible when you're close to your enemies to heal yourself. Let's take a look at some gameplay so we can check all of this in action. Now, since I'm trying to showcase the build in this video, obviously I didn't push the captain right away. Instead, let's go up here, and I took some damage from the adds so I can show you guys just how good the gravity leap heal really is. And of course, keep in mind, all of this is on the max tier. Let's kill these guys right here and full heal instantly. That's just amazing. Then I push these guys on the right side, get them all with the earthquake. And now is a perfect time to pop the shield, since I'm also waiting for the gravity leap cooldown. Now the captain is pushing up and he's right in front of me. Then I just hit him with the vulnerable status that comes from the reflect bonus, then stun him and absolutely melt him with the one and only Rarok's Gaze. So as you guys can see, this is super strong. We finish him off with the melee. And now we have the earthquake. Stun this guy, take him out. By this time, we have the reflect bullet skill back, which means that I can pop it again. I am so in love with this ability, guys. I can't even explain. I think I'm going to go ahead and kill the guys up top. Yep. And then the final ad, I just took him out with gravity leap to showcase once again how strong the heal is. So as you guys can see, the skill combinations are amazing. The build is just so strong right now, and you're going to be farming those captains without any issues, and hopefully the RNG gods bless you guys and you get every single legendary in the game. If you guys did enjoy the video, and only if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We got some more beautiful build videos on the way, so stay tuned. Thank you once again for all the amazing support. I appreciate every single one of you, and as always, have a crazy beautiful day.